These are so fucking shit. Nobody even wants these.
Oh, I mean, like, the dropshipping space has completely gotten crazy recently. The scams which are happening in the dropshipping space right now as we speak are ridiculous. And no, this is not a tutorial where I wanna like show you step by step, click by click, how to create a Down syndrome kid selling a lamp, but I just want to show you how the space is currently like and what is actually going on. The first one is borderline illegal, and it's called semi-deepfakes. If you make a video with The Rock promoting your perfume, you could get sued for millions of dollars. However, these guys are making AI characters who look like celebrities, but not fully are them. In this case, it's Jason Statham. You see the similarities. It's a guy who looks like Jason Statham, and a bunch of people are gonna think that. Technically, it's not fully him. I'm not even sure if he can sue for that or not, and it just gets into a weird realm. So recently, I came across this ad right here. And when I saw this picture, I was confused on what they're selling. And then if you search for the word cancer, in their copy, it appears 14 times. These guys are selling some vitamin as a cancer pill. Like, they literally say that it cures cancer. Like, come on, you can't do these things. I get it, you all want to make your money. In my opinion, worse than robbing a person on the street, because you're literally robbing people with cancer who are hoping now that your vitamin is going to cure their cancer. The worst thing about it, that Meta, Facebook, doesn't ban these people. Meta right now is down bad, and they just want to make as much money as possible, and they're essentially rug pulling their whole platform. Allowing super black hat things to run is insane, and reports estimate that over 10% of Meta's revenue actually comes from scams, illegal products, banned goods, gambling stuff, no shipping, deep fakes, like all these insane things. Now, obviously, even though there are lawsuits, they're still making billions of dollars every year and making more than the lawsuit is going to cost them. Not only that Facebook allows this, Shopify allows this too. It literally says kills cancer cells naturally when it doesn't. And Shopify doesn't seem to care at all. And if that's not enough, here, for example, we have Albert Einstein images, which are selling magnesium gummies on a subscription, which is fully invisible. If we go on their product page, for example, and click on add to cart, so far, we don't see anything of a subscription. Here, it just says $70. And here, if you scroll down and check this little text over here, it says, you agree to charges at the listed price and frequency until canceled. Cancel what? Where do we see anything? There's literally no disclaimer. I kept searching, and the only thing I saw is if you have this drop-down menu on how it works, you see that automatic refills ship every 30 days. And by the way, I've seen YouTube tutorials which show you click by click, like legit, actually how to start a subscription business where people don't know that it is a subscription and you just make money off that and that's it. That's not a strategy. This is just stealing money from people. I also literally saw a guy on YouTube, like a coach who has like a mentorship program, who bragged about a Down syndrome kid video, which he created. And he was like, this converts like crazy. I made $10,000 of this one video and it only has 500,000 views. This is insane. The conversions per million views are ridiculous. And you have to keep in mind, people started becoming fully delusional because you just think about, oh, if I make 1 million views and I make $20,000 off that, that was a good video. That makes sense. Like, we're talking about a kid who has Down syndrome and asks for donations. Like, it's like they don't buy the lamp, they're just donating to a kid with Down syndrome. It's insane. If you would have done this on Facebook ads a few years ago, you would have gotten shut down so fast you have no idea. Now, it's possible. Sure, you're gonna get bans here and there, but overall, they let you run for so long because they just need money at the moment that it doesn't matter. And the worst thing about all of this is, if you're not doing this, if you don't want to be part of any of this, your competitors are. So what happens is your competitors can spend 10 times more per sale or per customer they acquire, while you're there being unprofitable, and you wonder why Facebook doesn't give you cheap purchases. Well, because the marketplace is right now flooded with scams. Here's another example, and this one is not immoral, it's just weird. Let me show you this.
What the fuck? This This solar mosquito light seriously dropped from $50 to $12, and it ships free.
This is who you're competing with. If you don't have a million mosquitoes, a massive black eye, a baby, a woman crying, everything at the same time, your audience isn't engaged and nobody watches your video. So if you don't do this, all of a sudden your videos start being boring. This is what they want to see. Nothing necessarily about this here is immoral or bad. It's whatever. It's fine. It just, AI just pushed the entire space into a realm which is so weird. And after seeing all these cancer scams and kids with Down syndrome and all these ridiculous things, having just an AI podcast where two women are false advertising some beauty product or something like this seems so chill. Like, this is something which I get, I understand, you want to make your money, fine, I understand this. But even that technically is questionable. Now, what ends up happening from this cycle of false advertising, if you have bought on Facebook and you saw a video which told you something's gonna happen, and then you buy it and it doesn't happen, then all of a sudden you start trusting Facebook less because it didn't work. You will now buy another product maybe on Facebook and another one. But if it keeps happening, like if you see that these products don't work as they're advertised, you as a customer will just stop buying on Facebook. And then the buyer pool just shrinks. And you're gonna wonder, why is my conversion rate on the store, on the affiliates, why are the conversions dropping everywhere? Well, that is the answer. If you have a massive pool of untrusting people, it will stop working. Right now, even though you are in the AI bubble, majority of the humans on Earth don't even use AI. They've never paid for ChatGPT. They don't understand any of that. Like, to you, it might seem big. It's not that big yet, but it will catch up. And the space is getting burned through right now. Another quick scam I've been seeing for years, but now more and more, suspiciously low pricing on very expensive products. You really want to tell me that this massive dog mattress is going to cost you only $10 for you to, as a consumer, to get? No, you're just not shipping it. If you don't ship, you can outcompete everyone on your price because you only charge $10 for this huge dog bed, for AirPods, whatever you want to sell. You only want $10. Good deal. But you don't ship it. That one's not new, but it is still around. Initially, what I thought AI is for is videos like these. You're showing a pillow and it looks a little nicer than it actually is, and it's just easier. You don't have to film now. You can just write a prompt and all of a sudden you have a full finished video, and it's just less work for you. And maybe the pillow looks a little better than normal, but fine, whatever. We're chill. Not a problem at all. But this does not compete with the scams. And the more scams are happening, the worse it is for people who just want to make some money without scamming anyone. The more I see what is going on, the more I understand AI videos are just negative. Like, I've been, for example, posting case studies and testimonials for years before AI videos were even a thing on this YouTube channel. I already know within the next year, when long form content AI is going to start rolling out and it's going to look fully real, nobody's going to believe my testimonials because they're going to think these are AI, because the dropshipping space is also going to get flooded with people saying, oh my God, this mentorship program is the best and all of that, when in reality, you don't have to have a good mentorship program at all for that. And the people who actually do have a good product also get burnt in the process, because you see a guy with a bunch of testimonials and another guy with also a bunch of testimonials. These are AI, these are not. You don't know which ones are real, which ones are not. It's just chaos, specifically when long form videos are going to look extremely real. Again, I'm not making this video for any particular reason. I just want you to see like where this whole space is moving. And I'm not only disappointed in this space, I just look back on the good old days where you can just post a good video, you go viral, you make money, you make a good store, you make an ad on Facebook, and things just work because you combine a good product with a good ad with a good landing page, and that's all you need. Now you need black hat, MRR, Down syndrome kids who are just promoting your gummy bears. It's just too much. Anyways, I wish you guys a good day. Hopefully you're gonna make money without all of this, and that's it.